Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's good to see you again. As many of you know, this past weekend I ran the Marine Corps Marathon. I used that race as a gauge to test my current fitness level so I can kind of decide how to lay out my training for the next 16 weeks as I prepare for the Wilmington Marathon coming up on February the 25th of next year. The Marine Corps Marathon was a race that I've been wanting to do basically my entire life, but for whatever reason, I never could get around to it. I finally registered for that race and got in 2 years ago. And of course, COVID hit. Due to some unforeseen circumstances, I couldn't really prepare for this race like I wanted to. So I hadn't done the speed work or the long runs, but I decided to go ahead and run the race anyway, again, to gauge my current fitness level. And I finished in a time of 3 hours, 14 minutes, and 8 seconds. I feel like I'm in good shape aerobically to start this 16-week training block. So from that perspective, I'm pretty happy. Week 1, 16-week marathon training block. If you're new to the marathon, hopefully this series is going to help you, give you some things to think about as you prep. I'm putting together this training series just to kind of hold myself accountable, to hopefully PR come springtime, and also to share information with all of you who love to run like I do. If you like these videos, please consider hitting that thumbs up button. Also, please consider subscribing. Please leave comments, ask questions. I'd love to answer those questions for you. Please offer suggestions how I can make my training better. And here we go. So week 1, how did it go? Let me give you an overview. I took 2 days off and I ran for 5 days. So day 1, right after the marathon, super sore. Quads, hamstrings, everything was pretty much shot after running the Marine Corps race on Sunday, October 30th. So on the 31st, Halloween, I did take Halloween off. I basically sat around, ate some good food, stretched. I used my foam roller, pulled out my Theragun, worked the quads and the hamstrings to hopefully loosen myself up a little bit so I can get started on Tuesday. So on day 2, what I did, I went down to my basement and I decided to put in a lot more time stretching. So I stretched that morning and I also did some light lifting before I got on the treadmill and basically jogged a little over 5 miles. When you're looking at the video today, what you're going to see is at the end of some video footage, I'm going to share with you my Garmin data that shows you my average heart rate and my average pace and that kind of thing. So I'm going to share that after each day. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to share with you the whole summary for the week along with my Whoop strap data for the week. So yeah, first official day of running again, 5 miles easy on the treadmill. You can check out the data. Still had a pretty high heart rate average because my body's recovering. And the Whoop data is also supporting that, showing that I had a very low recovery number for that particular day. So I'm in the yellow still coming out of it. Monday on Halloween, I took that day off specifically because when I woke up and I looked at my data, I was in the red as far as recovery goes. So that was definitely not a day I wanted to push anything. Just wanted to give myself time to rest and recover. All right, day 3. Day 3, I got back outside again. I wanted to go hit the trails a little ways down from my house. So I jumped in the truck, I went over to Salem Lake, and I did a little over 6 miles on the trail. I did a little faster pace on this day, 8 and change. I think if you look at the information I'm sharing, heart rate was a little bit better today. Still recovering, obviously, from the marathon, but I felt good. Sun was out, great day, fall weather's here. You can't beat it for training for marathons. So today what I did is I wore my New Balance More Trail. They're kind of old, but they've got a lot of cushion, so I was nice to my feet today. And then I wore my Belega crew socks. Again, I like the higher socks because it protects my ankles. Got the Solomon vest on today with the North Face running shirt. A lot of ventilation in this shirt here. But today what I did, I used the left side for water on my flask, and the right side I had G1M Sport from BPN. Worked out pretty nice today. All right, let me give you guys a view of the lake. Yeah, great day for a run today. Started off in the high 30s, ended in the low 50s. Can't beat it. All right, day 4, coming out on day 4, back to the treadmill again. Still a little bit sore, still working out the kinks. So my body was talking to me again. Maybe overdid it a little bit on the trails on day 3. So stretched a little bit, put in some time on the treadmill. Now I did build up the mileage a little bit, putting in 10 miles, still at an easier pace. Heart rate average still a little bit elevated on day 4. Day 5, yeah, the body still wasn't getting there so much. So what I do, I took a day off. Wasn't on the plan to take a day off, but I went ahead and took another rest day. Day 6, felt great when I woke up. I said, you know what, I'm going back outside. So I went down to our local community college. There's a 1.3 mile loop that goes around our community college. Very little traffic, so it's great for training. It's rolling hills with a big long hill that goes about 1/4 mile on each loop. So it's a great strength builder as well. Went out there, took some video footage of that day. Great day, great weather. I felt great. I didn't run too fast, but 8 something pace. I did a 15K, a little over 9 miles that day. So again, building my mileage back up here slowly but surely. So that was a fantastic run. I felt good. Hey guys, what's up? This is day 6 of the new marathon prep week 1. And I'm just winding down a 15K run today on a favorite loop close to my house. It's around the community college. It's a very little traffic. Thought I'd just share some of these fall colors with you this morning. Hope you're doing well. I'm climbing a hill right now, so I'm breathing a little bit hard. My body's had a little bit tougher time recovering this week than I thought I would after running the Marine Corps Marathon last Sunday. But that's just the name of the game. I'll keep working on it and keep building. Day 7, I didn't want to overdo it yet because again, it's the end of week 1. So I went back to the treadmill and put in some easy distance again on the treadmill on day 7 to wrap up my week. So that's a synopsis of week 1. Heading out again from the Marine Corps Marathon, working through the soreness this week, getting things back on track. I'm going to end it right here by sharing with you a summary for week 1. And one thing I want to point out is if you look at the black boxes, that's the data from my Whoop strap. And that'll show you at about the midway point of the week, my recovery started to turn into the green area, which is where I want it. So it shows I'm recovering better, meaning I'm better prepared for the next day's workout. So hopefully this week, week 2, I'm going to see more green recovery days as I start to up the ante, so to speak. I'm going to start to add in speed work each week now, along with a weekly long run. All right, guys, that's it for week 1. Thanks again for stopping by. Please don't forget, if you found this video useful, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and please give it a thumbs up to help me out. I appreciate you. Have a great day. I'll see you next time.